Hey everybody, Katie here with Omi Crochet, and today we are going to be making this Dreamcatcher mandala. When I go over the materials that I used in this video, I actually switched up. I'm using the dark pink color instead of the coral. I was just being kind of lazy and didn't want to re-record the materials. I'm sorry. But yeah, I used the dark pink instead of the coral, but feel free to use whatever yarn and whatever colors you would like. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. The materials that we're going to be using for today's tutorial are a pair of scissors, a 7mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, a 2-inch metal hoop, and also a 19-inch metal hoop, and I got both of those from Hobby Lobby. And then the yarn that we're going to be using is Loops and Threads cream cotton in the color cream, and then we have the KC Knit and Crochet Willow from Joann's, and I'm going to be using the color dark teal, coral, and natural tan. Also, over here I have some jute. That's what I'm going to be wrapping the 19-inch metal hoop in. And yeah, that's what we'll be using. So let's get started. We are going to be holding the 2 strands of yarn together. And go ahead and get your 2-inch metal hoop and tie your yarn on. Insert your hook and draw up a loop, chain up 1. And around the loop we are going to be making 24 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through all 3. And just continue doing that until you have a total of 24. Once you have 24, go ahead and slip stitch to close. And round 1 is complete. Chain up 1, and I'm just going to cut my yarn, pull it through. For round 2, I'm going to be holding the teal and the cream together, and really you can start in any stitch you want, but I'm just going to start here where we ended the last round. Pull your yarn through and chain up 3. And into this same stitch, we're going to place a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is the first of our treble crochet 2 together. Now we're going to chain 3, skip 1, and into this next stitch we're going to place another treble crochet 2 together. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're not finishing this off. We're going to yarn over twice again into the same stitch, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we're going to chain 3. So this is our repeat for round 2. We're going to skip 1 stitch. In the following stitch, treble crochet 2 together, followed by a chain 3. So coming up on the end of round 2, we have 3 stitches remaining. So we're going to skip this one into the second stitch. Go ahead and work your treble crochet 2 together. And then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to come over here and slip stitch into the top of the first treble crochet 2 together. And we're going to slip stitch again into the chain space. Chain up 1, go ahead and cut your yarn. So at the end of round 2, you should have a total of 12 treble crochet 2 together. For round 3, we're going back to the natural tan. Go ahead and tie on to any of the chain spaces. From there, chain up 1, and into the chain space, we are going to place 3 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. And from here, we're going to chain 2. Into that same chain space, we're going to place 3 more half double crochets. Followed by a chain 2. And that's going to be the repeat for the round. Each chain space will get 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, chain 2. And here we are at the last chain space. Go ahead and place 3 half double crochet, followed by a chain 2, 3 half double crochet, followed by another chain 2, and now we are going to slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. Chain up 1, cut your work. And that's what it should look like. For round 4, we are going to be using the dark pink. So in any of the chain spaces, go ahead and tie on. From here, we are going to chain up 3, and now we are going to yarn over twice, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time, yarn over twice, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that counts as your first treble crochet 3 together. From here, chain 3, and into the next chain 2 space, we're going to place a treble crochet 3 together. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over twice, drop a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And one more time, yarn over twice, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, followed by a chain 3. And that is going to be the repeat for round 4. Into each chain space, you are going to place treble crochet 3 together, followed by a chain 3. Coming up to the end of round 4 with 1 chain space remaining, go ahead and place your final treble crochet 3 together, followed by a chain 3. And then we are going to slip stitch to the top of the first treble crochet 3 together and slip stitch again into the chain space, followed by a chain 1. Go ahead and cut your yarn, and at the end of round 4 you should have a total of 24 treble crochet 3 together. Okay, for round 5 I tied on with the natural tan and the cotton cream, and go ahead and tie on to any one of the chain spaces. From here, I'm going to chain up 1, and into this chain space, I'm going to place 3 half double crochet. From here, I'm going to chain 2, and the next chain space, 3 half double crochet. Chain 2, and into the same space, 3 half double crochet. And once again, chain 2. And that is going to be the repeat for round 5. The first chain space will get 3 half double crochet followed by a chain 2. The second chain space will get 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, chain 2. So follow that all the way around, and we'll meet up at the end. Now we're at the end of round 5 with 2 chain spaces remaining. Into that first chain space, we're going to place 3 half double crochet followed by a chain 2. And the last chain space is going to get, my yarn is stuck, 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, now we're going to chain 2 and join with a slip stitch to the first stitch of the round. For round 6, we're back to the teal color, and in any of the chain spaces, go ahead and tie on. And this round is just a repeat of the second round. So to start off, chain up 3, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's your first double crochet or treble crochet 2 together, followed by chain 3, and the next space we'll get a treble crochet, 2 together, followed by a chain 3. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around. To close up round 6, slip stitch into the first treble crochet 2 together, slip stitch into the chain space, chain up 1, cut your yarn, pull through. Now you should have a total of 36 treble crochet 2 together. For round 7, which is our final round, we're going to tie on to any of the chain spaces. Go ahead and chain up 1 and place 3 half double crochet. Now chain 2, and into the next chain space, 3 half double crochet, chain 2, and into the same space, 3 half double crochet. And we're going to repeat that same thing into the next chain space. 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, and chain 2. And that is going to be the repeat for round 7. The first chain space will get 3 half double crochet, chain 2. The next will get 3 chain 2, 3 chain 2, and the following will get 3 chain 2, 3 chain 2. So repeat that all the way around. Coming up to the end of round 7, we have 3 chain spaces remaining. Into the first chain space, place 3 half double crochet, chain 2. And the next chain space will get 3 half double crochet, chain 2, 3 half double crochet, chain 2, and that last space we're going to do the same thing. 3, chain 2, 3 more, followed by a chain 2, and we are just going to slip stitch to close. Chain up 1, go ahead and cut your yarn, and before we attach it to the hoop, I am going to go ahead and sew in all of my loose ends. Alright, so I went ahead and I wrapped the hoop in the jute and the dark pink, and now we're going to attach the mandala. So we're going under the hoop from behind into a chain space, and just pull that all the way through, not all the way through, there we go. And I'm just gonna loosely tie it. That's gonna be our starting point. I'll untie it at the end when I get the whole thing wrapped. So now find the next chain space. Make sure you're going under the hoop, through the chain space, up and around. So around the hoop, through the chain space, and pull it through. And just keep working that all the way around into every chain space until you get back to the beginning. Okay, so I went ahead and undid the knot, and now I'm gonna bring it through this last one, loosely tie a knot, and I'm gonna go around and just keep pulling at the string to tighten everything up and get it into place where I want. So I'm gonna try to straighten these out, even out the spacing a bit. So go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and added some fringe to my Mandala Dreamcatcher, and what you're going to do is determine how much of your Dreamcatcher you're going to want fringe on. There's a total of 60 of these spaces right here, the space above your set of 3. I used a total of 26 spaces. And then after that, I just located my center point, which was right here in between these sets of 2. And I really just, whatever I did to one side, I did to the other. So if you want to try to mimic what I did, I don't know, go ahead and pause the video, and this is the order that it's in. If not, come up with your own pattern, that'd be good too. I put a total of 5 pieces of yarn in each section, and these are just the single strands of the cotton cream folded in half, and I did double these up, and I put those in between the sets. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is fold your yarn in half, and then just feed it through where you want it and pull it through. Pretty simple. I believe it's called a rye knot. Not 100% sure though. But just keep doing that and you'll be good to go. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.